Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is my second attempt at a video, and the first one didn't come out well, so I'm gonna try it again. It was way too long. It was like an hour long, so I'm gonna try to make it shorter so that I can finally post it. But today we're gonna do quarantine makeup. So makeup, basically, like, I'm not going anywhere, but I just want to put a little something on my face, maybe a lot of something, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna start with eyebrows, and I'm gonna, to try to make the video shorter, I'm going to do like one eyebrow on camera and then the other eyebrow off camera, and so on and so on, to try to get this short. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know anything about this. I'm very much beginner. I am not a professional makeup artist. Makeup is just something I do for fun, and I just thought I'd share what I do with people who may want to know. So we're gonna start with, I'm gonna start with this eyebrow, and I'm gonna be using the Anastasia eyebrow pencil, Brow Wiz. It's one of my faves. It's granite, like that's like the black color that they have. I don't really like browns. I like using black, so that's what I'm going to use today. So for some reason I'm nervous. This is so weird, but so I'm just gonna draw along the bottom of my brow, and those of you that are familiar with doing this know what I mean. This is beginner friendly because I am a beginner. I do not claim to be a professional, but like I said, I just wanted to share what I do for tips or whatever that somebody else may find useful. So I'm gonna try to make sure I look at this end of the camera and not that end. So I drew the bottom, so now I'm gonna draw the top. And I try not to start right at the front. I try to start like a little bit back, to try to eliminate that boxy look that we all hate. So I don't know how much to talk, how much not to talk. I know some people are annoyed with talkers. I'm annoyed when people talk a lot about something that has nothing to do with what we're doing. So I will try my best to avoid that. So right now I'm just filling in the brow. I try to make the end of the brow darker. That's just what I do. That's just how I do it. And I like this pencil because it's really soft, so it's easy for me to go as dark as I want or as light as I want. And it's just gonna go like that, like that, like that. And I'll start filling it in as I reach the front of my brow. And then I'm going to take the spoolie end of the brow to just like brush it up. And this eliminates like that square look. Like, you don't want to have like, you know, that box, you know how it is, and a lot of people have like that box look. I hate that, so I try my best to avoid that. Sometimes I do like add a few more strokes, like if I feel like my brow isn't reaching far enough, like long enough, I'll add a little bit to it and brush it out. Okay, so that's that. And again, we're not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter at this point. So perfection is not, I mean, yeah, I want it to look right, but it's not like, oh my god, people are gonna see this. And I'm gonna take the concealer now to clean up the brow. I'm going to use the shade Warm Honey. So I'm gonna take this. This is by Pro Conceal LA Pro Girl is what I'm going to be using. You can find this at really any beauty store. I get mine from Ulta, but I'm sure they have it like everywhere. I think they even have it at like Walmart. So I'm just going to take this flat brush and I'm just going to put some concealer on the end of that. I also put concealer all over my lid to kind of make a base, even though we're not gonna wear eyeshadow. And sometimes I take a darker concealer for my lid. A lot of times, which I'm gonna do right now, a lot of times when I'm not wearing makeup, I'll take a darker concealer. So I'm gonna take Toffee, and it's okay that I already put down the Warm Honey on here. It doesn't really matter, but usually I just take Toffee when I'm not gonna wear makeup, and I put this on my lid, and I use a lighter color for underneath my eyebrow, and it kind of gives like a 2-shade thing going on, so it's like almost like an eyeshadow, but it's not. So I'm gonna take this flat brush and I'm just gonna make it line up underneath my brow. Like that. Sorry, I say that a lot. Like that, like that. And a lot of people, they like they say you need to like drag it down. I don't do that. I just make it I make it wide. I don't like go like a little line and then gotta drag it down. I really don't see the point in that, besides driving people like me who I don't have a steady hand. So trying to draw like a perfect little line under here and then dragging all of it down will literally drive me nuts, because like I said, I don't have a steady hand, so that wouldn't work well for me. I'm just gonna take this dirty sponge and I'm just gonna dab it all out, and it will blend together. Like that. I try to get rid of any creasing that may be in there. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. translucent powder, and I'm just going to take this fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit, I don't need a lot, and I'm just gonna set that concealer on my eye. Okay, so that's one eye. I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then we will move forward. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I do not have the coronavirus. It's like 10:20 in the morning, and I'm still, you know, you know how you first wake up, gotta clear your throat. But yeah, so we finished the brow. So for this little unibrow part, I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna blend out that unibrow part. Okay. Also, to try to eliminate any sharp corners, I take it and kind of buff it out a bit. Like, I'm not trying to make it round, I'm just not trying to make it boxy. Okay, so I did do one eye with eyeliner. So I'm just going to do the other eye with you guys, and I use this little angled brush. I have no idea who it's from or by, but and I also use for my eyeliner, because like I said, I don't have a steady hand, I use this cream eyeliner. It is by Maybelline Eye Studio. So people like me who have to be who don't have a steady hand, it's really hard to use things like liquid eyeliners and stuff like that, even though I think they look really good on people and they come out really dark, which is what I like, but this does just as well. I did buy some magnetic eyelashes. I do not ever wear magnetic eyelashes, but we're gonna try them out. I tried them yesterday for my first video and they came out okay. Like, I'm not mad at the magnetic eyeliner at all, but it does have like a liquid that you have to put on. So I struggled a little bit with that, so I'm going to try it again today and see how it goes. But when I apply my eyeliner, I always hold my eye. I cannot do that while I'm holding a mirror, so I'm just going to use my mirror that is above my ring light here and do it from a distance in hopes that I don't screw it up. So I always close my eye and then I kind of open my eye once I reach the end to wing it out. I've seen all types of techniques for winging out eyeliner and they don't work for me. So this is what works for me. I've heard like you're not supposed to like stretch your eye or something like that, like it's bad for the eye. I don't know. I'm almost 40 and my skin ain't sagging yet, and I've been doing this for a long time. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's not really even now with my other eye, but I'm gonna get this whole video thing together. It's not, I didn't think it would be easy, but I didn't think about needing a mirror and how I use my hands so much when I'm doing my makeup. Like, I need to pull and hold and things like that you don't really think about when you're doing makeup. I wish I could be like those girls and just like get some liquid eyeliner and just like that shit looks so easy for them, but not for me. So what I'm gonna do now, I've already primed my face. I used 3 different primers, but this Milk Hydro Grip Primer is the shit. Like, I have really oily skin, so I have to use like 3 different things to try to control the oil. Nothing really works for longer than a few hours, so but I use the Milk, I use NYX primer. Today I just used 2 because I'm not going anywhere. I only use 2 primers. So I don't know if I should do the magnetic eyeliner. I mean the magnetic eyelashes. I think that would take the longest. So I'm gonna do one off camera, and you know, maybe that'll like give me a chance to get it together before I do it on camera, and then we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I got one on and full disclaimer, I do not wear eyelashes. I am not an eyelash girl. I had a really bad experience the one time I did try to wear lashes. They got stuck, they wouldn't come off. It was a whole thing. So these magnetic lashes, it's called Magnetic Eyeliner Eyelash Suit, and like I said, I ordered them off Amazon, and I think I'm a fan. Like, I mean, it looks a little crazy right now because I don't have like my face on, but basically you just put the eyeliner that it comes with is magnetic, I guess, and you put that on, you let it dry, and then we're gonna try to put this one on without any problems, hopefully. Like, hats off to all makeup tutorial people. Like, this shit is stressful. Like, for real. It's really stressful. Like, hurry up, bitch. I'm trying. like I said, if I was experienced with wearing lashes at all, this probably wouldn't be so much of a, ow, I just poked myself. Probably wouldn't be so much of a struggle at least. But yeah, I think I let it dry too much. I'm not sure, but come on, bro. Cooperate. I'm all shaking and shit. This one is not cooperating. We gonna get it, even if we just get it good enough. I think that's good enough. And these eyelashes are like big as fuck. Excuse my language, I am a cursor. Eyelashes are super big, maybe because I don't wear them. But all 3 pair that came are like really big. But I'm like, well, maybe one day I'll find some that are like smaller, that are magnetic, because this is a great alternative to people that, you know, don't like dealing with the glue and all that. It's a great alternative. We gonna rock with it like that, okay? We just gonna roll with it and see what happens. So next we're going to do the face. I have this matte poreless Fit Me by Maybelline foundation, and this is really like an everyday, I'm not going anywhere, but I may be FaceTiming or something today. Like, I'm literally doing all this for nothing. I don't know, but this is my everyday foundation. I will say that the magnetic eyelashes, when I got them glued on that one time and it was a horrible experience, I felt them, I could see them. They were very uncomfortable, and I don't know if maybe that was just the type of lashes that they were, but I don't feel that with these. These are very comfortable. So I'm just taking a flat brush and I'm just putting this all over my face. I am actually going to take off my, I'm gonna take off my hair wrap. I was thinking, like, should I? But yeah, we'll take it off. It's really weird not doing my makeup in my bathroom, because that's usually where I do it, and my light is so much better, and but that's okay. I tried my first video yesterday in my bathroom, and I don't like my background. My background is just my plain bathroom wall, and it was just like, you know, give it something in the background. So I'm just taking a damp sponge and I'm just gonna blend all this out. And this is like basic makeup step that I'm sure everybody knows about, but I did put it on my neck to, you know, get it to blend. A lot of people like stop right at their face, but you know, that leaves horrible discoloration on the neck opposite the face, you know, so you want to go a little bit down on the neck. I'm sure everybody knows that, but still not everybody knows that clearly, because you wouldn't see so many people doing it. So, and sometimes it's probably a mistake, because I know I miss certain parts of my face. Like, like, oh, I thought I got that, but then I go outside and I'm like, oh shit, I missed like a whole spot. I try not to rub too harshly on my forehead with my brush. This is a Real Techniques foundation brush too. But I try not to go too harsh with the rubbing on my forehead because I wear lace. I mean, not all the time. Well, almost all the time. But just to stop it from, like, lifting. I try to avoid rubbing my brush across my forehead because that'll mess up the lace. All my lace wearers know that. And if you didn't, now you know. This lace needs to come off anyway. Like, I've had it on for like over a week now. I'm surprised it's still on. And I pat a lot just to make sure it's blended in because I'm always missing something. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but dang, this is like stuck. I'm not going anywhere, but the worst thing is when you go outside and you forget a spot. And this is still actually, like, in this lighting, it doesn't look like it blends, but like it doesn't look like it matches my skin. But I got used to that after yesterday, and I was like, what the hell? It looks like it doesn't match, but in real life it does. But on the camera it looks weird, but it matches, trust me. Okay, so next I'm gonna take my Age Rewind. It doesn't rewind a damn thing, but I like the way it lays. With how weird my skin is, a lot of concealers just don't cooperate with me. So this one does. So that's why I wear it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it under my eye. And the color is caramel. Usually I'll put some here, I'll put some here. This is not going anywhere makeup, so we don't have to do all of that. And then I just I usually start out with my nose where I blend out. So I'm gonna blend that out and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Just finishing up my blend. I did take like leftover and like put it at my forehead, and then I'm just gonna take my brush just to blend it all out. Just to hit the harsh lines, I kind of just dab. I dab my chin, I dab all around. Just to prevent like that, you know, the harsh line. Oh, I need to blend a little more right here. I saw some people like blinging out their concealer without like going like that. I don't know if that's like just a habit or what, but I would like to know what does that help like with the lines and stuff, or is that just how they do it? I don't know. But then I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna take my Maybelline translucent powder. This stuff gets everywhere. Gonna try not to. Usually I take a brush. I usually take a brush and dab it on, but I don't want to get powder everywhere in my bedroom, on my bed. So I'm just gonna use a sponge. Like that, like that. And I put it on the corners here because my smile lines are stupid. Like, my smile lines get to cracking early. This doesn't really help that, but it makes me feel better. So I do not bake. Baking doesn't do anything for me. So I just wait a few seconds and then I just use a flat brush to wipe it all off. It's like if I bake, it gets like really dry and cakey, which is really weird. So I avoid doing that. So I don't know if I should just leave it as is or if I should like start contouring and whatnot. Like, I really don't see the point in that because I'm not, I mean, really, what's the point of any of it, right? Because we ain't going nowhere. Not to the grocery store, not nothing. I don't need to go to the grocery store or anything. But, so, we're going to leave it right there. Usually I'll go and contour. Well, not contour, but I bronze. I'm still trying to learn how to contour just as a skill to have. I'm not really good at it. I've tried it, but maybe my next video will do like some colors and again, I am a beginner. I do not claim to be an expert. Right now I look really washed out, but in my mirror I look normal. So my one last step is I'm gonna take my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. And just spray it all over. And that is it for today. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm Toya, and until next time.